Hi guys, this is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to share a simple technique to help you get motivated. This is especially for situations where you're scared, right? You're really nervous, you feel like immobile, like you can't you don't really want to do this, right? So what you tell yourself is, do the next right thing. I'm going to do the next right thing, right? And then as soon as you do the next right thing, everything just falls into place, right? So this is when you have to start something, right? After taking a long pause or something tragic happens in your life and you don't know what to do next. Again, use this mantra. I'm going to do the next right thing. Or tell yourself, do the next right thing. Do the next right thing. And then just like you walk with one foot in front of the other, just take that one step and start. Just think about the next right thing to do and go. All right, guys, you got this. You guys are amazing. Hi, guys, this is Dr. Farjana. Hope you guys are doing amazing. It's so nice to catch up with you today. Well, today I'm going to share a simple technique to get you motivated for work or a very, very treacherous commute. Anything that you just dread doing, right? So this mantra, I want you to use whichever way you want, whichever way works for you, but just say it over and over, right? When you're feeling that anxiety, when you're feeling that stress, right before you have to get on that train ride or whatever situation that you may be in. So I want you to say, I did this already. This isn't anything new. I've done this already. This is familiar. I did this already. This isn't anything new. I've done this already. This is familiar, right? So then it changes your mindset, right? And then remember how muscle memory works. Reminds you that you've already did this, right? And there's that mind-body connection. And then you start, that anxiety decreases. The anxiety decreases. All right, guys, hope this is helpful. Enjoy and take care. Bye-bye. Hi guys, this is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Today I'm going to talk about how to not get stagnant in life. How to not get stagnant in life, okay? I want to remind you that you're either growing in life or you're either dying. And if you're stagnant, you're also dying, okay? You have to realize that human beings, right, innately are growing individuals, right? Think about it. When we were born, we learned how to sit up, then crawl, then walk, right? It's innately in us, right? That we are goal achievement individuals, right? Goal attaining individuals, okay? And when we become stagnant, right? What ends up happening is a lot of sometimes other depressive states or other emotions come into play, right? If depressive tendencies increase and etc. Okay? So what I want to remind you is, when you're stuck, when you're stagnant, this particularly happens when you become successful in one area and you're like, okay, I'm done. I've achieved it. And then that's where you just get too comfortable. You're like, okay, I did it all, right? I did it, right? But that's when you want to ask yourself, okay, I'm successful, but what will make me successful currently? Like, what will make me successful right now at this stage of my life, right? And what I want you to say is, I want you to use this mantra. Now I will continue to be successful and go even further. Yes, I'm successful. I've achieved a certain goal. But now I will continue to be successful and even go further. Why? What is going to be your motivation, right? Your motivation, I want to remind you, is if you are God conscious, right? And this is emphasized in a lot of different religions, is that there's a higher purpose to use all your talents to the fullest. Right? You realize that you have a higher purpose and you want to use all your God-given talents, right, to impact the world, to make a difference in some way. So if you know this and if you internalize this, then you won't become stagnant, right? You're going to be like, wait a second. Okay. If I'm still alive, I still have a purpose, right? Now I'm going to find a new purpose, right? Also, I want you to another thing I want to emphasize is that a lot of individuals, when they retire, they become very stagnant, right? Their lives become very repetitive, and studies have shown the individuals that are that retire are more inclined to become depressed, right? Have depressive symptoms. So again, what do? Find a new goal, right? It doesn't have to be something just, drastic or just very, rigorous. It can be a simple goal, like, starting a group for the youth, right? Or learning a new language, right? Or again, you can just think about so many things. The world needs you, right? Just think about all the areas you can impact and help in some way. I want to remind you, even though you're in retirement, you can still act like you're a senior at high school, right? Yeah, you might be a senior, quote unquote, right? 70 years and older or 65 years and older, but you can still act like a senior in high school in the sense that you can still live your best life in whatever age, age span you're in your 40s, in your 50s, right? You can still act like, the best of that age, right? So it's all about your mindset. So please, guys, do not become stagnant in life. Do not become stagnant because life. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. So nice to connect with you guys again, right? So today I'm going to talk about how to be motivated for work and manage your money better. How to get motivated for work and manage your money better. Okay, so I want to remind you of something. At the end of the day, no one will care about you like you do. They won't sacrifice their money or sleep for your safety. It's a fact. You have to learn to advocate for yourself. Be proactive in what needs to be done for your safety and livelihood. Don't wait for someone to save you. It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. Only you will give it your best in the pursuit of your successes, your well-being, and your livelihood. Okay, please internalize this, guys. Okay, think about it when you were in college, right? Or in college. When you're completing a paper, and if you ask somebody to help you, right? They're gonna do their best, but not the way you would do it, right? Like if it's something that, like your hard work is different than somebody else doing it for you, right? It's a whole other ball game. Okay, guys. So what are some strategies that you can use, right, to advocate for yourself, right? So number one, take care of whatever's bringing you discomfort right away, right? Take care of whatever brings you safety right away. So let's say if it's buying a parking ticket because you have to wake up at 5 a.m. in the dark and you have to park in a side street, you need to go and get that parking ticket right away, right? So advocate for yourself, right? When you're advocating for yourself as far as work goes, you want to make sure that everything is organized, right? Make sure you're logging things that need to be logged, okay? Moving on. How do you advocate for yourself money-wise, right? Every Sunday, I want you to do a money check. I want you to look at your bank statements, right? And just look at where your money is going, right? Where did you spend your money? Are you meeting your savings goal, right? So do like a weekly money check. And that's every Sunday, and it only takes 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Okay, so I just shared very simple techniques that you can implement in your lives, right? To get motivated for work and manage your money better. Okay? And those days that you don't want to get up for work, right? Remind yourself like, hey, right? At the end of the day, no one will care about me like the way I will, right? Like the way I do or I can. All right, guys? And I have to advocate for myself. Got it? For my livelihood. You got this, guys. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about how to get motivation to keep going. How to get motivation to keep going, right? Firstly, hard work does pay off. Okay, guys? Remember, a hard life and a good life both take work. Choose to work on having and maintaining a good life instead. I can personally attest that a hard work pays off. I really can, guys. Currently, I have published 7 books. I have my YouTube channel that was listed as the #1 watch psychologist channel. I have an overnight successful podcast. I speak internationally. I have my PhD. I lecture at NYU, Columbia University, Adelphi, and other prestigious universities. I've been on radio talk shows. I'm interviewed regularly on television. I just became a chaplain. And this is just to name a few of my blessings. But all of this came from keeping my energy field clean, praying, and being hopeful to the core. Having good money management, staying away from gossip, negative people, and engaging in hard work and fun, right? There was always a balance for me, right? With hard work and adventures. Simply put it, I always show up. I always show up. Internally, it came from never giving up, having a never giving up mindset. It included staying disciplined, persistent, following through on tasks, some sleepless nights, right? Those sleepless nights, perseverance, looking at what other successful people have done, working when others were partying, balancing work and life commitments, self-work with therapy, healing wounds, and asking for help and support. So I did all this, guys, and you can do this too. The final benefits included a very early retirement, vacations, travel, time with loved ones, being my own boss, financial freedom, and the ability to help ones who are struggling, right? Because I have enough money to now help others in need, right? So what is a simple technique that you can use, right, to have a good life? What I want you to do is I want you to create a hard work list and a benefit list. I want you to list all the times you've worked hard and the benefits that occurred, right? Due to that hard work. So a hard work list and a benefit list, side by side. And then I want you to revisit this often to remind you why you do what you do. And the next time you want to quit or choose the easy path, remember, guys, a good life and a bad life both take work, right? So choose the good life. Put your energy there. Put your hard work there. Why not? This applies to relationships too, right? Think about it. This could be applied in other areas of your life. Like put in the work, right? And then reap the benefits. Put in the work and reap the benefits, right? So anyway, something to ponder over, guys. All right. Hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Take care of yourself. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I'm going to talk about how to decrease anxiety at work. How to decrease anxiety at work. Number one, I want you to understand that fear and anxiety is part of daily human emotion. It's part of our daily life. It's just it's a normal human emotion, right? Because think about it. Think about a while ago when cave people, right? They woke up, they had to hunt for their food, right? And they were in part of their daily living was fear and anxiety, right? Because there's always that unknown, right? The unknown. Anyway, successful people feel it and push through. Remember that. Successful people feel it and push through. They feel the fear and do it anyway, right? You notice it, but then you don't think about it and you just go, right? You just go, right? Feel the fear and go. Also, you want to have an objective attitude, right? So when you're going to work, you want to have an objective attitude like, hey, I'm here to complete a mission. I get paid for this, right? That's another way to look at how to decrease your anxiety at work. Number one, understanding the fear and anxiety is it's a universal feeling, right? So you're going to feel that anytime you start work, school, anything, right? That requires a lot of work. Number two, be objective. Have an objective attitude. Like, hey, I'm here to complete a mission. Next, you want to see your job, and this is going to be funny, but the job is just like pooping, like using the restroom. It's a part of daily human behavior. And then when you can see it that way, like it's like brushing my teeth, then you can have a healthy detachment occurs, right? You're like, oh, okay, this is just a thing to do, right? Next, you can say to yourself, I'm here to teach. Or if you're a surgeon, I'm here to perform surgeries. It's part of the job. This is what I do, right? Next, when you're dealing with understand that unconscious colleagues and pressure mode are also part of the job. So there's going to be certain things that happen at meetings or work demands, and you have to be like, oh, it's part of the job. It's just part of the job. Again, detaching, right? Minimizing the anxiety, right? Anxiety-provoking dynamics. Minimizing the anxiety-provoking dynamics. You don't have to, I'm not saying you don't have to tolerate certain dynamics. You can definitely speak up, right? But you have to acknowledge and accept the reality of them. You have to acknowledge and accept the reality of them. Okay, guys? Next, these are some mantras you can say when you're in certain situations, right? At work, to reduce the anxiety. I am in deep acceptance of what is, right? I surrender to what's going on in the room right now. Remember, when you resist, you become the part of the ego dynamics. You want to be extremely aware of that. You're like, okay, I feel anxiety right now, and it's okay. I accept you. I feel be aware of what others, right? What others are doing, but then be aware of your feelings as well, right? Understand this is when unconscious behavior is part of the collective unconscious, right? And then you can also say it is their level of unconsciousness. Everybody's at a different wavelength, right? When I say it is their collective human, it's part of the human collective human unconscious. I'm talking about all of us carry a little bit of collective human unconsciousness, right? Like it's just collective pain that's been passed down from generation to generation and hurt. And there's part of it. It's like it could be from generational trauma. It could be from just warfare. A lot of us carry that with us, right? And it comes in us sometimes, and we don't even know why we're acting a certain way. We're like, wait a second, why am I feeling so angry all of a sudden, right? So knowing that that's also part of a universal dynamic. Okay, guys? So you got this? Yeah, you got this? All right, I hope this helps, okay? This is just to reduce some anxiety at work. All right, take care of yourself. You got this. So the next time you go to a meeting, be more prepared, okay? Be more prepared. The next time you get on that commute, right? You're starting your commute, be more prepared. Be objective, like, oh, just brushing my teeth. Just like brushing my teeth, right? That's it. Don't give it so much power. Okay, guys, take care of yourself. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. I am so happy to connect with you like always. So today I'm going to talk about how to deal with commute struggles. How to deal with struggles with commute, right? Like some of you might have to take the railroad. Some of you might have to drive in a lot of traffic. Some of you might have to walk great distances. Whatever your commute is, right? How early, how late. I am here for you. I understand how much, what a toll it can have on you, right? I understand because I have to commute a lot as well. And these are some strategies that I use that might help you. So number one, when there's some delays, I want you to optimize your time, right? When there's delays, I want you to say to yourself, nothing is a big deal. Nothing is a big deal. Nothing is a big deal, right? Use that mantra, right? Remember, your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it. So tell it, right? Nothing is a big deal. Another technique that you can use, you can say to yourself, will I have an emotional response or an objective response, right? So obviously if there's a train delay or you missed the train or whatever your situation is, you can have an emotional response, right? But does an emotional response really get you? It doesn't really get you anywhere, right? Emotional responses only hurt you, right? Because what does it do? It puts you in a flight and fight mode, right? Your body starts producing negative hormones, your immunity decreases. So you want to be careful of that emotional response that you might have, right? So instead consciously choose an objective response. Like, oh, wait, okay, I can't really change the delay, but I can actually optimize my time. I can read a book. I can start writing, whatever, that chapter I wanted to write, whatever it is, okay? Also, you want to say, another technique that you can say to yourself is, I don't want to be a cave dweller, right? So when I say I don't want to be a cave dweller, you can say that, like, I want you to picture yourself like a cave dweller. When they come out, they're like, hoo, hoo, ha, ha, hoo, hoo, ha, ha, right? Like they don't know what they're doing. They're very emotional, right? They're very, they have those emotional responses. So just say to yourself, oh, whoa, I don't want to be a cave dweller. I'm not going to overreact right now, right? Because overreaction is just going to hurt myself, and just really literally picture yourself like a cave dweller, right? And that might help as well. So these are some techniques that you can use when you're having commute struggles. Okay, guys, you got this. You got this. I know you got this. Okay, take care of yourself. Hey guys, this is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. It's such a pleasure to connect with you. Today, I want to talk about how to minimize stressors at work, how to minimize some stressors at work, or just in general. You can definitely generalize these techniques. So this one technique is called the just technique, right? The just, it is technique, right? The just, it is technique. So basically, when you have a lot of paperwork to do, just say, it's just paperwork, right? If it's raining and you're commuting, oh, it's just water. Oh, just a trip planning, right? So whatever it is, you just want to say, it's just blah, 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 blah. It's just blah, 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 blah. So you see it for its concrete form, right? And so you start seeing it in an objective way versus a overwhelming subjective way. Like, oh my goodness, I have so much paperwork. But then when you say it's just paper, you just look at the paper and you're like, oh, it's just paper. It's raining a lot. Oh, it's just water. So you're, again, minimizing the stressor, right? And putting it into its concrete form. So it's more objective versus subjective. Another technique you can use is just count from 25 to 1 throughout your day, meaning every 2 hours or every time you're transitioning, just count from 25 to 1 at least 3 times, at least, if you can. You can say slow down, slow down, slow down as you're walking, going up and down the stairs to another office room. Just say to yourself, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Breathe in and breathe out. Another technique that you can ask yourself is, what works for me, and then respond. So when you're at in a meeting, you don't have to just right away respond and just cater towards everybody. What works for me, then respond. You can say, you can have these responses ready, so you have them written down prior. You can say, let me know what you need me to do. I'll do it on a time that works for me, right? If this is a collaborative work meeting, you can say that. You can say, let's work on better time management. This is too last minute, or I feel rushed. So expressing yourself, because not everybody knows how you're feeling, right? And communication is extremely important when you're working on work teams. All right, guys, hope this was helpful. Take care of yourself. Hi guys, this is Dr. Farjana. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Today, I want to talk about how to get day-to-day motivation. How to get day-to-day motivation. Point blank, stop feeling sorry for yourself, right? Stop feeling sorry for yourself. If you're alive, you have some level of financial freedom, and you enjoy some degree of health, you're on top of the world, right? You're on top of the world. You need to start feeling your own worth, right? There should be an urgency, a sense of urgency to live a good life daily, right? As time flies like a drop of a dime. It's extremely important to have the need to live a good life. Wake up every morning with this mentality of immense gratitude for your abundance, right? So you have to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Be proud of your accomplishments. Keep reaching for the stars. You become what you think of most, right? So start ruminating over your abundance, right? Like you want to ruminate over your abundance, not your lack, right? Not your failures. The goal is to feel deserving and basically responsible for your own life, right? Hence leading to more fulfillment. Again, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You have more than you have internalized. You have more than you have internalized. So a technique that you can use to internalize your success is to separate your professional and personal life. So separate that professional and personal life successes. You can do this on paper, right? And or social media sites. So have like a professional, right, site and a personal site. And then you can decipher between both aspects of your lives. And then you can really see those successes, right? And you can do this in other areas of your life as well. Just separate them. And then you can see how successful you really are, right? In all those areas. If it's all enmeshed, it's very hard for you to internalize it and really, really be grateful for it. So try it, guys. Try it. Life is too short and precious, right, to wake up feeling sorry for ourselves, right? Let's not wake up in lack anymore. Let's wake up with love and gratitude and abundance and a joy for love. And because when you do that, you'll spread that love to others as well, right? Just carry yourself with good energy. All right, guys, you got this. I believe in you. You are amazing.